History is rarely a straight line. It is a collection of stories, some of which end without warning. We often imagine empires fading slowly over centuries, but archaeology is uncovering a more mysterious truth. Some civilizations simply stopped. Imagine a city of 100,000 people thriving on a Tuesday, only to be completely abandoned within a decade. From the vine-choked pyramids of the Maya to the cliff dwellings of the American West, the ruins of the past hold secrets we are only just beginning to understand. This is a journey through history's greatest cold cases, a look at empires that once seemed invincible. We peel back the layers of time to ask, where did everyone go? And what can we learn from their journey? Subscribe to WonderDoc Studio as we uncover the mystery of the day the world changed forever. Deep within the emerald forests of Central America, a ghost story is written in stone. The Maya were the undisputed masters of time, architects who mapped the stars with a precision that rivals modern NASA calculations. They built massive limestone cities without the wheel or metal tools, only to leave them behind in the 9th century during a period known as the Great Abandonment. The evidence of their exit is frozen in the quarries, where archaeologists have found monuments left mid-sentence, with the sculptor's tools still lying in the dust as if dropped in a moment of great urgency. Modern research suggests a chain reaction of events. Severe droughts and environmental stress placed enormous pressure on their food supply. They didn't just disappear into thin air. They lost their ability to sustain their way of life. Millions of people walked away from their grand plazas, leaving their cities to be swallowed by the jungle. Long before the rise of Rome, there was a golden age of globalization. Across the Mediterranean, powerful kingdoms like the Hittites and the Egyptians were woven together by a sophisticated web of trade and diplomacy. It was a world of high art and busy ports. Until around 1200 BCE, the system began to unravel. Within just a few decades, entire kingdoms vanished from history. Ancient records describe mysterious invaders, known as the Sea Peoples, who appeared on the horizon and changed the course of history. But the real collapse was a domino effect. Because these civilizations were so interconnected, the failure of one region triggered instability in the next. Trade routes were severed, the art of writing was lost for centuries, and an entire era of international civilization came to an abrupt end. In the canyons of the American Southwest, a culture of master builders achieved something incredible. They built cities in the sky, tucked into high sandstone cliffs. These ancestral Puebloans moved from the valley floors into these protected cliff dwellings, suggesting they were looking for safety and stability. The mystery of their departure is etched into the tree rings, a biological diary of the earth, which reveal a great drought that lasted for over 20 years. But their exit was not a panicked flight. They moved with haunting deliberation, carefully placing sacred items in their rooms and sealing the doors with stone before walking away. They left behind a perfectly preserved world, a silent tribute to a people who chose a new path when their environment changed. Why did these great systems reach a breaking point? It is rarely just one event, but a combination of pressures. When a society becomes highly complex, it also becomes more fragile, a phenomenon known as the hyper-coherence trap. Think of it like a global network. When everything is perfectly connected, the system is strong, but a single failure in the food supply or the climate can ripple through the entire empire. History proves that while humans are resilient, no culture can survive a bad century. When the environment shifts, the foundations of even the strongest empires begin to crumble, leaving behind only the hollow shell of a former superpower. Today we live in an era convinced that we are too big to fail. But the ruins of the Maya and the ashes of the Bronze Age tell a different story. The desert doesn't care about our technology, and the jungle is indifferent to our pride. Civilization is a delicate balance, a fragile gift that requires constant care. By studying those who vanished, we aren't just looking at the past, we are learning how to protect our future. The day an entire civilization disappears is not usually marked by a loud explosion, but by a quiet realization that the old way of life is over. As we walk among these ruins, we aren't looking at ghosts, we are looking at a warning. Subscribe to Wonder Doc Studio as we continue to explore the mysteries of our shared human journey.